Mighty Naruto.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Pittsburgh Invitational. It is one of the most difficult golf courses in the United States, Oakmont Country Club outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, who was a part of that dramatic U.S. Open in 1994 at Oakmont, ultimately won by Ernie Els. Frank, when you think of Oakmont, what comes to mind?
The difficulty of the golf course, Rich. I know a lot's changed over the last 20 or so years. A lot of the trees are being removed, but really that wasn't the story of Oakmont. It's the slick greens, how firm and fast they can be. The members there, for example, they marvel at the fact that people think they're fast. They say we putt on these greens every single day and they're certainly no slower. But it's the bunkering as well. There's 210 bunkers here. They're all in play. And it just has that history. When you step on Oakmont, you just know you are walking on not one of the great courses in North America, but one of the great courses in golf. I tell you, there's long and long. And that, with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Second shot, good look at the green.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Playing beautiful golf, 8 under for the tournament. Settles in always with excellent posture over the ball. And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Here we go. Just a beautiful approach shot. Birdie try again here today. Oh, I thought he had that. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Whoa, that crazy putt was actually close.
Just knocking him for a par.
All right.
Let's forget about this one.
That was pretty hilarious. That was
Golf
funny.
is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. So here we are at the third hole, par 4, again 428 yards. Frank, have you ever seen anything quite like the bunkering that we have?
Well, when he goes after it like he is here.
Good jammy.
Sweet
golf
Frank.
ball.
Super.
Shout out to Human Torch, Superhero, Fantastic Four, Marvel, and also
Huge.
My girl Brie Larson has kept them over.
Moved it a long
She
way.
flames on too.
Good strike.
Put the power of the
Good
cosmos.
chance to attack the pin. Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. You love to watch him disappear, don't you? Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4. Frank, we're early in the second round. What have you seen so far?
I've seen a lot that can be improved on too, but there's enough good there. That's the main thing. You know, the scorecard doesn't always reflect how you're playing, but a little bit of basics out there. Fairways, greens, maybe knock a couple of putts in. All of a sudden that scorecard looks different.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, is this reachable from here? Second shot at the 4th hole?
Yeah, it is reachable. If anywhere you're going to miss, though, you want to miss in that sort of flag-high bunker on the left there. That's the easiest place to get it up and down. I'm not talking about missing a green on a par 5 you can reach. But if you miss it high or right...
All right, eagle.
Devilish pitch shot.
I was close there.
Flag stick from that man. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
And now the 5th hole, short but challenging par 4, 382 yards, and it obviously rewards precision off the tee, heavily bunkered along the way. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Wow, I thought he made that. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
He'll take par and move on. Par 3 6th here at Oakmont. Frank, it's changed a bit since you played here in the U.S. Open back in 1994.
Yes, it has, Rich. They used to have a bunker behind the screen, sort of back left. They've removed that now and actually increased the back of this green. I'm not going to say it makes the hole that much easier. It just gives them a few more places to cut a flag when they choose to stick it in the back.
Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. 11 feet away. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
All set here at the par 4 7th. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
It's a rather intimidating tee shot there, since the trees have all been removed that used to be very, very close to this fairway. 3 bunkers down the right side, another 2 on the left. They've either got to be somehow threaded in between, or the longest hitters might just be able to squeeze it past.
Hitting just one seed after the next has split fairways all day long. In fact, hasn't missed a single one. Frank, our featured player, a bit wobbly of late. This is an important approach shot.
It is. Time to just hit the brakes, do a little reset. Things aren't completely lost yet. Start to get back to that positive frame of mind.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. The par 3 8th. This is where Angel Cabrera, Sunday at the U.S. Open in 2007, made a deuce, and it was set up to play at 300 yards on that final day. This is all you want, Frank, in a par 3.
Yeah, it was the first 300-yard par 3 ever in a U.S. Open.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Frank, that looked good to me. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
He needs this for par.
Just dwindling the holes down. Pars are fine right now.
Here we are at the 9th, par 4, 477 yards. Frank, this is a rugged hole.
It is. It used to be a par 5. Some say it should still be a par 5. But long, straight hole runs alongside the first hole there. Bunkers left and right. And, of course, in the rough,
Golf ball.
the remnants of
Shut the Human
what used
Torch
to be a par 5
and
is a nice
I'll go reload since it's got the
bunker in
more.
middle of the fairway, which
Shift lanes
forces
on
you
also.
to lay up.
Frank,
power
this
of
is a
the
way to make
cosmos.
golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Oh, man, not a good shot at all.
It was wicked.
Once considered the best player at the college level, our featured golfer makes birdie, sitting comfortably inside the cut line. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. I'm loving that balance.
Me too. I'm liking
You knew it
that.
right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect.
Keep it going,
right
keep
down
doing
the
it.
middle of the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Good looking shot right here. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, it's only 379 yards, a par 4. You thinking birdie here at the 11th?
You would think for that distance, no, but you'd take 4 here. It's a stringent tee shot. The fairway doesn't really look pleasing to the eye. It looks like it moves out to the left, but that's exactly where those bunkers are. So more often than not, we see players hitting out of the right rough. And back in 1994, this is where the playoff finished with Lauren Roberts and Ernie Els.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, the par 5 12th here at Oakmont is no cupcake. It measures in at 667 yards.
That is burning
Come
through
on
the
now.
atmosphere. Look at that thing.
Play
It's
on.
sailing.
That's
Golf
like
ball.
a rocket ship. That one was
Shot the
launched
human
by
torch.
NASA.
And my girl realized that's Captain Marvel. She flames on also.
What a drive.
With the power of the
Just
cosmos.
tattooed that. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Frank, it's sort of strange to say about a par 5 where at most events on tour, players are looking to make 4 or maybe an eagle 3. But to say that a player would be stealing a shot from the field if they made 4 here, that's how hard this hole is.
It is, because in a blink of an eye, you can make 6 because of a bad tee shot, a bad lap, obviously a bad third. So conversely, to make 4, you've got to hit at least 3 shots very, very well. Chances are that's a good shot on the fairway and an excellent third shot to give yourself a putt from, say, inside 15 feet. Yeah, all the way along the way, you're playing on a fairway that slopes left to right that always seems to be working against you.
Mark a birdie on the card. All right, Frank, at the par 3 13th at 183 yards, what do you see here?
Well, there's a lot of things to consider, but the general slope of this green really makes you either hit to a specific section on the green or just try and keep the ball below the hole. It's always easy to putt uphill on fast greens.
You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break. Oh, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now at par.
Settles in over the putt. Well, Frank, he'll drop at least one shot here. That was not his best effort.
No, poor is the easiest way to put that. He knows it. In the big scheme of things, that bogey won't even count.
Rich Lerner back with you at the 14th hole at Oakmont. And this is a hole that offers up a pretty good scoring opportunity, a short par 4 at 358 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Well, how about this hole, Frank? 499-yard, par 4 15th. All you want.
Oh, that's for sure. The church pews down the left. It's about 340 yards to get all the way past them, so that's not really an option. Bunkers down the right side, really, they tell you, you've got to somehow hit something in between both of those. And the reason why it's another fairway you want to hit is a long second shot that's a little uphill to a green that, well, just like all the others, is going to take something special. Got to be careful here. Downhill, he's got to time it good because your weight's a little bit more on your front foot.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Birdie putt coming up. Had a bogey on this hole yesterday. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Frank, this is a point in the round where you really need to summon your best stuff. Par 3 of 231 yards. You know the pressure's building. We're at the 16th hole, and you have a long iron in hand. You can't flinch. You can't take it halfway back and go. This has to be the complete swing, and you have to really have the nerve on this shot.
Yeah, this shot has to be hitting right out of the button, that's for sure. One thing to consider, though, in the back of your mind, it's always better putting back uphill. Well, uphill is actually from the back of the screen. So you actually can be a little braver on 16 than what you might think standing on that tee, because a little long is better than a little short.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
th hole at Oakmont, par 4. Only 313 yards, and yet, Frank, it was so pivotal. The last U.S. Open played here in 2007.
It was pivotal for a lot of different reasons. Strategy being one. Some elected to go down the right side with just a mid-iron. Others went directly at the green, did not get the ball up and down. Furyk and Tiger Woods come to mind in that situation. You can see the green's just perched up there. If you do lay it up, you don't quite get a full look at this green because you have to lay it up down that right side.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Very nicely done, right on the dance floor. Little redemption chance here, had bogey yesterday. Has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. This is where so many of the legends, from Hogan to Nicklaus to Miller to Els, made their imprint. And don't forget about Angel Cabrera, the last time the U.S. Open was played here. The 18th hole, the clubhouse straight ahead. What a view, and what a moment in the championship.
Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation. And also, it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
Oh, that incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
Alright, CBT Naruto over and out. And also, today is March 12th, 2020. And shout out to the Final Fantasy VII Remake video game coming out next month on April 10th, 2020. It's less than a month now. It's like what, 29 days? 28 days? Something like that? 27 days? Yeah, so I think it's like 29 days or 28 days. And yes, it's gonna be pretty amazing. Shout out to Cloud, Tifa, Beard, and the whole crew. It's going to be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh, and it's going to be perfect. So I want to acknowledge that and shout out to that. And with all of that being said, I just wanted to acknowledge I just wanted to acknowledge all of that, and also shout out to the 1 year anniversary of the movie Captain Marvel coming out. That movie came out on March 8th, 2019, and the anniversary was 4 days ago on March 8th, 2020. So shout out to that. And Brie Larson is perfect as Captain Marvel, and my two favorite movies of 2019 are Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame, and it's just perfect. So I want to acknowledge that. Also, Brie Larson is in Avengers Endgame as Captain Marvel. Brie Larson as Captain Marvel is also in Avengers Endgame, and it's just perfect, like I said. So I want to acknowledge that also. And with all of that being said, oh yes, and Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame, both movies are perfect. Alright, and with all of that being said, I just wanted to acknowledge all of that. And CBT Naruto. Over and out.